a bit of advice here from this dork, Bo Diddley or Diddley TV. Anyway, it turns out he works at Turning Point USA, which is another one of these big TradCon,
Yeah.
Groups. They're basically con men. It's like, the dude over here is saying men are supposed to be the providers. I cannot wait for my fiance to be a stay-at-home wife raising children and not having to worry about a 9 to 5. Young men, this should be your goal. I understand not everyone is capable, but this should be top priority. Who agrees? And then you got Bo Diddle over here with his 5, whatever. So I just retweeted that on my feed, and I said, here's a serious problem with TradCon advice around keeping her home. When you get divorced, which happens, by the way, guys, 50% of the time, and after 8 years, if you remain together, less than 3% of couples are in a state of bliss. Less than 12% are in a state of love. The rest don't like each other. So if you're stuck in a miserable marriage, which a lot of people are, or you get divorced, when you get divorced, the course will force you to maintain that stay-at-home lifestyle that she had. You want to keep your TradCon wife at home, stuffed full of babies and looking after your house and cooking and shit? Cool. But if after 3 years, like the 32-year-old that we just saw, gets bored and is like, I need to find myself, I don't know who I am anymore, we've both changed as people, blah, 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 and then wants to go and get divorced. She gets full custody because she's been taking care of the kids the whole time because she's been at home. You split your assets in half. She probably keeps the house. You'll be alienated from your own children because she'll have them like the vast majority of the time. And you'll get them every other weekend or some shit, if you're lucky. The new guy that she starts dating will probably see your kids more than you do. So, but the TradCons never offer any prescriptions at all whatsoever. It's just, man up and marry her. That's all they got. So I retweeted that, and this Bo Diddle guy, he actually replied to me. I hope it's still here. He didn't delete it. Here it is. Your argument is divorce. So don't get divorced. Problem solved.
Oh, wow. Never would have thought of that, dude. Yeah. You know what? Why didn't you say so? You genius. Wow.
Holy, why didn't I think of that?
Dude, this guy should be working at NASA. He should be a professor at Harvard. I think
problem
he's literally
solved.
Cracked the code. Wow.
Just don't get divorced.
Just don't do it. Oh my God, dude. As if I can't believe I never thought of that. You know what? Somebody get this man the Nobel Prize.
Wow.
For humanities, because he's the smartest dude that's ever walked the face of this earth. Stupid, dumb. The fact, I love how that we're normalizing this language that should be getting you committed to an insane asylum. I don't know who I am anymore. Shit, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh no, we just need to wife her up. We need to marry. It goes back to something I've said before. It's this idea. It's like, I'm so tired of these people that are just saying men are supposed to do this, men are supposed to do that, and you're taking your cues from women. You're taking your cues from women that are happy to clap along and watch you be the beta male provider and watch you be the provider, and you're going to toil all day long for the rest of your life just so your wife can stay home. But it didn't say anything about what she has to put in. Like, yeah, you're going to take care of children, that sort of thing. Like, oh, hey, man, did you ever think about not getting divorced? Checkmate, Richard Cooper.
Gotcha, bitch.
What a dumbass, man. But that's why they don't have any answers. That's the thing. They don't have any actual legitimate answers. They don't live in the real world. They don't live in the real world.
No
they just fall in love with this crazy TradCon grift.
Aside from, hey, Moff, just don't get divorced. Problem solved.
Thank you. That'll be $10,000, please. Just don't get divorced. Oh, wow. You know what? You're a genius. Somebody put this man in the White House, because I've never heard anything so smart my whole life.
All right, guys, I really hope that you enjoyed that clip. If you want to check out the full-length podcast episode, you can find that right over here. Also, make sure you visit my website over here where you'll find my supplements, the opportunity to book me privately one-on-one for coaching, and most importantly, my new School of Unplugging, which you'll find on the Courses tab. Newer to the channel? Hit subscribe.